This is the 32-year-old Republic of Ireland's international, Kieran Clark, a season-long loan from Newcastle United. Hello and welcome to the Sheff United, where you have a very sweaty and hot Hal Stewart joining you to talk about Kieran Clark signing for Sheffield United. This is the 32-year-old Republic of Ireland's international, Kieran Clark, a season-long loan from Newcastle United. I'm going to get straight into the detail of this one because Clark is a player that I think a lot of people might question. Do we need? I'll get to that and I'll let you know what I think. Clark is 6'1" tall, primarily a central defender, but can play in midfield and at left back. Now, he began his football career with Aston Villa, who he joined at the age of 11. He was actually born, though, in Harrow, London. He progressed through the Villa youth ranks and made 159 appearances in all competitions for the club, scoring 10 goals. We'll get to more on Clark's goal-scoring record a little bit later on in this video. If we look at his international career, Clark captained England at various levels, under 18, under 19 and under 20. But in October 2010, he stated he would play for the Republic of Ireland, which is the country of his parents' birth. He was called up to the Irish national side shortly after that for a friendly with Norway and then got his full international debut against Wales. That was on the 8th of February 2011. He has since won 35 caps, scoring twice against both Poland and Switzerland. So we mentioned that Clark started at Aston Villa. Well, we have got him on loan from Newcastle United, and Clark joined Newcastle on the 3rd of August 2016. So he was there for quite a long time. He played 127 times and bagged 11 goals. Again, there's that amount of goals. He signed an extension on the 20th of January 2021, which some Newcastle fans I've been reading have said was a bit of a surprise, signing that 2-year contract extension in 2021. So his Newcastle contract runs out on the 30th of June 2023. Safe to say he's played his last game for the Magpies. Clark will turn 33 in September, and Eddie Howe has made it pretty clear that Clark isn't going to feature in his plans. In fact, Howe sent Clark to train with the under-23s along with Jeff Hendrick and Dwight Gale, who a few people have been suggesting could be a decent addition to Sheffield United's attacking ranks. United will most likely pay a portion of Clark's wages, and it'll look like a similar loan to that Conor Hourihane deal where United could have taken up an option to buy Hourihane, but of course decided against that. Kieran Clark made 13 starts in the Premier League last season for Newcastle and looked to continue to be involved at the back, but then that investment came in and Newcastle turned their attentions to defensive additions, which really limited Clark's involvement. Newcastle fans will tell you, as they've told me, that Clark was arguably Newcastle's best player in their 2016-17 promotion season. He enjoyed his time in the Championship. He played well under Rafa Benitez, lost his way under Steve Bruce. These aren't my opinions, but from Magpies fans who will also tell you that his best days are likely behind him. Here's what Newcastle fan website The Mag say about Clark's final few appearances at Newcastle under head coach Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe gave Kieran Clark 3 Premier League starts and he was poor in all 3. The 3-3 draw with Brentford, then the crazy early sending off against Norwich at home, then finally, bizarrely, ducking out of a header right in front of his own goal that allowed Manchester City to take a very early lead in the 4-0 game in December 2021. Let's get more into the detail. He's left-footed and could offer cover or serious competition for both Jack Robinson and John Egan in defence. He might be seen as a direct John Egan cover. He might be seen by some as a direct Jack O'Connell replacement if Jack isn't likely to return anytime soon. And, who knows? And I say that because Clark can get forward from the left, but ideally, I think he'd prefer to be looked at as a no-nonsense stopper rather than, an overlapping centre-back. But it is in his locker with him previously attacking down the left when he's played as a left-back. He also scored a few goals, as mentioned, earlier in his club career, 21 in 286 games to date. Not a bad return for a defender. His main attributes are his aerial ability. He's a really good header of the ball, good at tackling, marking. He's aggressive, and that has been something that's caused him disciplinary bother before, but when used constructively, he's just brave. He's strong. He's workmanlike, a player who plays on the edge, walking that fine line of tough, determined, doesn't want to lose any battle type of centre-back. I welcome that. He's got good anticipation, positioning, reads the game well, which helps with, I think I'd describe it as his average pace. He's not a blisteringly quick defender. His weaker areas would be his crossing, not ideal for the way United can look to use at least two of their defenders. Passing could be better. Unsurprisingly, he isn't a flair player, but defensively, he gets the job done. On his good days, from what I've seen and what I've been reading and what Newcastle fans have told me, he is a really good defender who won't let you down and could offer valuable experience, competition and drive to, in my opinion, an already reliable back line at Bramall Lane. I think he's a solid pro. I think it makes sense to sign a player like this who is left-footed. We could do with more on that left-hand side, who could replace, let's say, John Egan if worst comes to the worst, John was sold or got injured. It's good to have that competition there. What do you make of this loan signing? Let me know in the comments. And if you're watching this without being a subscriber, please remedy that now.